Aloha, everybody, and welcome to Part 6.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
Once we start a job, we finish the job. That's the policy. We're Team Chaotix.
Here's your next mission. Whale shark flagship.
Yep, that's right, we have a stealth mission for Egg Fleet, which makes no sense whatsoever because we're up in the sky, we're on the airships. Really, what's stopping us from getting onto the main Final Fortress airship? I don't see how getting seen would jeopardize the mission, but regardless, you're gonna have to use Espio's tornado ability to become invisible quite a bit here because, again, this isn't like Frog Forest where the frogs see you when it's over. This is if an egg pond sees you. If any enemy in the game sees you, all over. The one exception to the rule is the turrets, the actual cannons that are shooting fireballs at you. If they see you, they'll try and lock onto you and stuff, but they don't count as being enemy. Whoa. I was lucky. But they don't count as, like, enemies who see you, so you can actually get in front of the turrets, no problem. Yeah, you saw there I hit that air booster thing, and it kind of dashed me in the wrong direction. Because I'll admit, Sonic Heroes has its problems. Some people may remember from my Team Rose playthrough, when I was in Rail Canyon, there was this one booster pad that kept shooting me into the cliffs below, and then I took the different shooter pad, and I was fine, but, like, you know. Sonic Heroes is not a perfect game, and I know a lot of people's complaints about Sonic Heroes, at least one of the biggest complaints about Sonic Heroes, is that it's really glitchy, and that you end up falling to your death when you don't really want to and whatnot, which I haven't found to be the big major problem with Sonic Heroes, you know. I really enjoy this game a lot, guys, you know, whatever my opinion on Team Chaotix, I don't have to play Team Chaotix when I replay this game. I could just go back to Team Sonic and Team Dark, and then I'm having fun, and then, you know. I've never found that glitches were the big problem for Sonic Heroes. Yes, they may kill you once in a while, and yes, being a power character in tight enclosed spaces tends to get you falling to your death because of their attacks, but for the most part, I think Sonic Heroes wasn't a badly designed game. I think it had lots of fun potential, and I've never been hounded by glitches so much that it was frustrating, you know. This ain't Sonic 06, where every time without fail, I will never get off the fucking wall. Fucking Sonic 06! Sorry. But here, as you see, the turrets are firing at me, and I'm not losing because they don't count. They know I'm there, but they don't seem to give a shit. It's like the egg pawns in the turrets are like, oh boy, maybe I should call Dr. Eggman and tell him that the Chaotix are here. But if I leave this turret, I'll certainly be destroyed. I'll just stay in the turret. So again, this level's not too bad. Just keep making sure that every time you see an enemy coming up, that you want to be Espio and invisible because, you know, if they see you, it's all over. I mean, the good thing is you don't restart the entire level all over again. You just go back to the checkpoint, but, you know. If you're going for that A rank, it's just a little bit annoying. But I don't find these missions to be that bad. I complained about stealth missions before, but, like, it's not terrible. It's only terrible in the extra missions when you have to dodge a lot more enemies and whatnot, but, you know. Luckily, they don't see you when you start screaming like a madman into the microphone. Yeah, and just like that, that is the Egg Fleet. Booyah. So yes, this is the final video of the Chaotix, and it is the second to last video until voting time for Team Dark.
Ultimate ninja.
So, you know, don't vote in this video. You're going to vote in the next video. Just want to say that.
So far, so good. Here's your bundle. I was captured and held captive in one of the roods on this flagship. Find and desist to this room and rescue me. There are a total of 5 keys. Good luck.
Oh boy, we're going to find the client who is totally not Dr. Eggman. Also, this mission, again, makes no sense in context with the rest of the game because our mission is to find 5 keys so that we can free our client. But wait till the upcoming cutscene when we actually find our client. There are no keys involved in that cutscene at all. But I digress. The good thing about this level, there are more than 5 keys in the level, but they are a little bit better hidden than the other levels because for the majority of this level, a lot of the keys are hidden on the higher platforms, and you really need to look out for boxes where you have to destroy enemies and whatnot. So I know people have problems with this level, but again, I have, you know, no real beef with it because there's more than 5 keys in the actual level itself. As long as they give you a little extra just in case you miss a few, I'm cool with it. My big problem with Hang Castle and Mystic Mansion, you know, what you don't see in these videos is a major problem of the game, and that's the backtracking. When you miss one key because you didn't see that flower on that one platform, you have to go back the entire 5 minutes of gameplay. You know, the only thing Shadow the Hedgehog kind of improved on in this formula is that they added teleporters in between the entire game so that you could warp to various points of the level that you wanted. But in Team Chaotix for Sonic Heroes, you have to go through the entire level all over again, from start to finish. And you know, the enemies are gone because you destroyed them, so all you're really doing is racing through an area you've already been through just to find this one key that you missed. That's 5 extra minutes of gameplay doing nothing. I don't particularly find that fun. You know, people are gonna miss a few keys every now and then. Like Hang Castle, I guarantee you everyone who plays Hang Castle has at least missed their one key their first time playing it. And did you enjoy going through the same area over again for another 5 minutes? Because that's how long the level is. You can't really speed it up because that's just how big the level is. And it's boring as fuck. It's not fun to me. You know, some of the missions are alright, and when they have more than what is required, like when there are more than 5 keys, I really don't have that big a problem, and Team Chaotix isn't a chore to go through. I mean, this ain't a Sonic 06 kind of situation, guys. I don't like Team Chaotix's playthrough out of the other teams, but that's not to say it's like really fucking terrible. It's just not, you know, something I want to replay. It's not my cup of tea. If you like Team Chaotix, well, all the power to you. I just think the missions where you have to find the exact number of things are the stupidest decisions Sonic Team could have made, because, you know, no one likes backtracking. It's not fun to go through an area you've already been through just so you can find, you know, one fucking thing.
We just barely made it.
Yeah, that's a big guess.
What is it? Slow? If we were any slower, we'd be toast for sure.
And once again, they were surprised it self-destructed. I don't care if the writing on the game is just wrong and they meant something else. That's what they were implying. Anyway, once again, electrified lasers. Just stay off the electrified rails. Not too much to it. Alrighty, one more key to get. One more key. I mentioned this in a re-upload of in the first upload of Part 2, but then I didn't mention it in the second upload of Part 2. But Espio actually has shurikens that he throws at enemies. Basically, after doing his Rocket Excel attack, he can push the attack button and he'll throw these shurikens. But I've never found it useful ever, because, like, you know, they're not very strong. They're not as strong as, like, his level 3 homing attack. And honestly, it's not very useful or reliable, because before you could even throw the shuriken, you have to do a Rocket Excel attack, and you guys know how I feel about the Rocket Excel. It could fling you off the edge anytime and kill you from bottomless pits and whatnot, and that's not fun. So, you know, it's just interesting that Espio does have shurikens he can throw at enemies, but, you know, they don't home in on the enemies. They're not really reliable. You have to use it after doing a Rocket Excel attack, so it's something Espio can do, but it's not, you know, great ability, guys! You know. Yes, and I just remembered, these Gundam-looking egg fighters are known as the E2000s. They're part of the E series, I guess. Well, it seemed like all the robots are E-series, but you know. What do I know? Anywho, folks, on to the final boss, on to the Egg Emperor.
Impossible feat. Ultimate ninja power.
Oh, looks like we're in a jam, boys.
Evil must die. Beware my ninja power.
Ah! Enough of this! Despio Charmy Victor! Time to meet your maker!
Bring it on!
I'll show you what real evil is.
Alrighty, folks, so it's the Egg Emperor. Once again, it's the same fight as it always is. I must draw attention to... Oh god, that was close. But I must draw attention to the Egg Emperor boss theme because, you know, I always found that the Sonic Heroes soundtrack was really underrated, you know. Like, the Sonic Heroes soundtrack is some of the most hard-rocking stuff ever. And, you know, I love mostly all the tracks. I love Power Plant, I love Mystic Mansion, I love Ocean Palace and Seaside Hill, and, you know, Frog Forest. Like, the soundtrack of this game is fucking brilliant, in my opinion. It's always been brilliant. And what Sonic Heroes brought to the table was really awesome boss themes. I love the Egg Hawk theme. The Egg Albatross is kind of catchy, but, like, Egg Emperor is really shines. Egg Emperor is such a rocking theme song that if you haven't heard it, because of my LP and my commentary kind of drowning that out, you gotta look up Egg Emperor's theme song, because it's fucking badass. It's so heart-pumping, and it's so like, yeah, this is so metal. One thing you can usually always count on is that Sonic is always going to have a fantastic soundtrack. Even if the game sucks, the soundtrack is always freaking glorious. Look at my flying types just murdering the Egg Emperor. He kind of got stuck on his button there, and so he drained so much of his health. And then I use this Team Blast, and I kill him earlier than I should, so all the quotes... Well, listen. Just listen to this.
Hurt you real bad!
Time to wrap this up.
I won't go down that easy! Defeated? Impossible! No!
Basically, they said their quotes, and then later they had the end quotes, and... I won't go down that easily. Defeated? No!
Evil must die. This world has no place for evil.
All right, our work is done!
All right, boys. A job well done.
Guess he was a fake after all.
What do you mean, after all?
We're here to save you. Dr. Eggman, I presume.
What's going on?
What's up?
You knew it was me all along, didn't you? It's all part of being a good detective.
Were we fooled that easily?
You're rotten!
Hey, hold on, you guys. It's no trick, and besides, I plan on paying you. You'll be rewarded handsomely for helping me. As soon as I conquer the world, I will pay you. Some nerve promising, but you ain't got. We've been had. Just wait a minute. Just listen to me.
Take this, you bad man!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Team Chaotix playthrough. So yeah, the big plot twist ending was that Dr. Eggman was actually the client the whole time, although the hints throughout the game were pretty fucking obvious. As you saw, he smashed open the gate rather than using keys, so we didn't even need the keys, but whatever. Also, major plot holes on this situation. Obviously, he had to mail the transmitter to Team Chaotix so that they would help Dr. Eggman, but how the fuck did he get that transmitter to them? He not only managed to wrap it in a box for them to open, but he somehow managed to get it out of his prison cell, off of the Egg Fleet, and to the Chaotix offices? That doesn't make sense. It's a major plot hole. Because, the situation behind this is that Metal Sonic, placed Eggman in there. And, we're gonna find out why later, but, yeah, major plot hole. Anywho, and that also means that the Eggman we've been fighting this whole entire game has actually been Metal Sonic in disguise. So what the hell is going on? Gonna have to wait till the last story to find out. But, yeah, that's Team Chaotix. Again, people like Chaotix, some people don't. I find that, you know, for the most part, it's not unenjoyable, but you're gonna get your Grand Metropolis, you're gonna get your Hang Castle, and your Mystic Mansion, and all these bullshit missions where you have to backtrack if you fuck up a little detail, and I don't find that fun, and, you know, it's not a major problem, but still, if I'm ever going to replay Sonic Heroes, I'll just play Team Sonic, I'll play Team Dark. I don't like playing through the Mystic Mansion where I have to stop every 10 seconds just to blow out a red flame, you know? That's not fun to me, but hey, I know some people find fun with that, and if you like the Team Chaotix playthrough, well, all the power to you. But, yeah, that's Team Chaotix. So next we will decide whether we're actually doing Team Dark, and then it's going to be the last story. And, so yeah, I guess I'll end this video with Team Chaotix's theme song. It is Team Chaotix, go figure, and it is performed by Gunnar Nelson of the Nelsons. So, see you in the next video. Toodles.